Welcome back, friends. This is Mellow7, and we are playing Rimworld Alpha 17 with our heavily modded Star Wars gameplay. What do we call this one? Rise of the Rebels, or something along those lines. I think this is going to be Episode 5. We are currently on a caravan. If you saw the end of last episode, you know that things were not going well for our intrepid explorers because caravanning doesn't seem to work quite the way it's supposed to all the time. And what we ran into was we'd get ambushed and an ambush spot would pop up. It was suggested that I needed to kill all the ambushers. And maybe that would help, maybe it wouldn't. I've been ambushed a couple more times. What I've discovered is after the ambush at the moment, I have to sit at the ambush spot for the full 24 hours for it to expire. I think killing the ambushers is supposed to end that, right? They die, the ambush spot goes away, you can travel on. If instead you decide to bail out the back zone without killing them, say we were to duck this way, or maybe we're trying to go down here, right? We're right here, we hit the ambush, we back up, those ambushers stay there for 24 hours. If I wanted to move down the road, I would have to fight my way through that ambush. I think that's how it's supposed to work. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually appear to be working that way. I'm stuck with the ambush zone for the entire length of time. So I have to sit in an ambush, wait for the 24 hours, whether we've killed everybody or not, and then we can move on. If I leave the ambush zone before that, I end up in kind of a mystery spot right alongside the ambush zone, but not really in the next zone over, like you'd think. It'd show me here, but I wouldn't really be there. I'd still be in this spot, just not in the little tiny square of the ambush. And we could not move on. So having done that, we've made it to here. We don't really have the food we should probably have at this point because every time I get ambushed, I have to sit there for an entire day. But we are almost to our ambush spot. It says it's going to take us another 2.4 days to travel this last 23 hours. So I'm going to just kind of get things started here. And we will be back when either we get ambushed or we end up at the space. Alright, this is something new. It's probably going to screw us as well, but let's give it a quick try. Your caravan has met peacefully with a caravan from the compact of Katon Vexami. The other caravan is composed of a colony trader, 7 hunters, 1 recruit, 2 security guards, and 3 dromedaries. Let's take a look. We're going to trade real fast, see what they've got. We could sell them some of our pemmican. We could sell them some of our potatoes. We could buy some stuff if we want it. We don't really have anything we want to eat raw anyway, so we'll probably wait. Hopefully we'll get some berries at the location of the drop spot there. They do have components and a decent price at them. We don't have any silver with us though, so unable to sell anything. We're just gonna continue on. All right, and that doesn't seem to have broken anything. All right, guys, welcome back. We have finally arrived. I'm not really sure what we're looking for here. There's supposedly some stuff here for us. Hopefully it's still here after all that. Not really. Maybe it's in there? Oops. Let's come on, guys. Let's draft everybody. There we go. Alright, now we don't really know what's going to happen here, so let's go ahead. Bowman. Alright. Area revealed. What do we got there? We got some gold. Sandstone blocks we don't care about. Beeswax we don't care about. Plasteel we care about. Alright, now we had some more gold right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here. I'm going to do orders. We're going to do a little bit of mining there. We're also going to pretty much harvest this entire zone. Get whatever other food and medicine we can get out of it. Okay. And make sure we undraft everybody. Excuse me. Turn some jobs up a little bit so we can get this stuff done. And we'll get out of here. Oh, and there's a raid on our base. Nobody's there. This may not go well for us. One guy. See what he tries to do. Was he going to wait for a while? He's going to wait for a while. All right. It looks like... not sure why those two are not doing anything. Growing. Let's see with that. And everybody should be able to plant cut. Okay. Let's pick up all the berries. Let's pick up all the berries. Let's pick up all the berries. Didn't we have a bunch of medicine somewhere? Let's pick up all the medicine. Of course, I picked all the wrong guys to pick everything up, but that's okay. I think if we take everybody and we just leave, hopefully it'll ask us if we want to take all this stuff again with us. Or not. I guess we didn't get to grab that stuff. Interesting. So, we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's click back to the... he's going to steal what he can. Okay. Full speed there. Stole a gun emplacement. Okay. Is what it is. Alright, we will be back when something else happens. Alright, we have been ambushed by a man-hunting turkey. Just as well, we started out the voyage back about half a day short of food, and now we're down to 0.7 days short of food, so somebody's been eating a little bit more than their share. Don't know who, but yeah. Let's put Kimmy up front there. Make sure, whoops. Come on. Can I not draft? There we go. Now Kimmy. Where's Kimmy's weapon? At some point, Kimmy's decided she no longer wants her very expensive lightsaber, and she has dropped it. Who knows where? No idea. Anybody else pick it up? Gear, food, needs, character. Does it say where we're... It's not under equipment or inventory. Not under his. Not under his. Yeah, no. Nobody picked it up. Kimmy just said, screw it. I don't want to be armed anymore. I know this is very expensive, but I just don't want to deal with it. So I'm not going to. Alright, so as long as we're here, again, we're going to grab everything there is to grab. We'll go ahead, start everything back up again. Everybody's just gone right back to sleep. Hopefully we'll get some stuff harvested, pick up a little bit extra food, and move on. I guess we could also build a fire really quickly. I'm not sure if we can... Not sure if we can make a butchering spot. Production. Crafting spot. All right, let's I built a camp, well, I told him to build a campfire and chop down a couple trees. I'm going to see if we can deal with this. I'm not sure if we can. I don't know why everybody instantly goes to... I have the joy at the end of the day, not at the beginning, but they all get up and then go do joy. Alright, let's... Now that we've got this campfire, bills... Nah, I can't do it. That's okay. Alright, let's make sure we get everything picked up this time. We're not done yet. Pick that up. Pick that up. Pick up all the potatoes. I don't know why we've dropped those. Oh. Okay. Pick that up. Now, somewhere down here we've got some medicine. Let's go ahead and pick up the herbal medicine. Let's make sure we pick up the rest of our potatoes that we've just dropped, or the rest of our food that we dropped for no reason. And let us continue on with our trek. Whoops. Enter colony. All right, back in a bit. Wait, why are we going... Okay, somehow we've added an extra day to our trip. So even though we just picked up a bunch more food, we're now a full day short of food for no apparent reason. We were here, we left to the north, so that tells me we should be here. But instead, it's moved us farther away, backwards, well, to the side here, up to this place over here, which happens to be mountainous. So we've added a bunch more moving time, or at least big hills. So for whatever reason, we didn't go where we said to go. We went to another spot altogether, which moved us an extra day away, half a day away from where we were. So even though we've got more food than when we started, we're now a full day short of having enough food. So we've lost at least half a day due to this, which is just, again, the whole traveling thing here doesn't seem to work very well. It's a great idea. I don't know that this technically is a bug, but I don't think if I'm here, I shouldn't, and I leave my zone to the north, I shouldn't end up, a day's travel to the west and in completely different terrain. It makes no sense to me at all. And if that's the case, maybe I'm better off saying to settle each spot and then just running out, another zone. Because I can definitely walk across the zone a whole lot faster than I can right now. It's also possible we lost some of that food due to him cooking a simple meal. Because while they like it more, it's not, I don't believe it's the most efficient use. Either way, that whole thing went badly for us. So we've run out of food now. We had about 0.8 days left, and then we stopped and went to sleep. There is an add-on that lets you camp, a mod that lets you camp and stop real fast, and essentially generates an ambush spot for you, where you can pick berries and hunt and that sort of stuff. I don't have that loaded, so I could choose probably to settle, although I couldn't now. We're too close to base. You can't settle next to another settlement. Um, but that might have helped us out here where we could have stopped manually without having to create another full zone. So we're just going to kind of have to see how it goes. You know, we've got people weekend here. We'll be home in half a day. We've had some solar eclipses. We've had some solar flares. All that stuff going on. Most of that appears to be ending as we get there. If we look back at the base, got some cargo pods. Those land. Okay, we've got a bunch of wooden foots. Trade goods, I guess, right? If we look back to our camp here, we will see that one of our coolers has died on us. I'm not sure what's our temperature like. Oh wait, it's still staying frozen. That surprised me, to be honest. I was sure that we were going to end up with that. We have had some alpha beavers continually eating trees while we've been gone. We did have the one bandit steal our gun emplacement. But we are almost back. So close. 0.1 days. Everybody's weakened at this point from lack of food. I think if we're going to go anywhere else, either A, it needs to just be on roads. But even then, with all the ambushes, that's kind of a pain in the ass. They really should cut down on the ambush spots there for you so you can get to where you're going. There we go. Everybody's back. We'll let them kind of do their thing. I did start to add some extra little walls here and a moat. And our handy-dandy little hauling robot had hauled everything up there. So they'll be able to just get on that as soon as they get back to their normal work. So we can come down here. We can turn off growing for him. We can turn off mining way down for those guys. Maybe even to 4. Something like that. Wait, I need somebody to grow. He's got to grow. I will just turn it off. There we go. Something like that. And we're back. So, yeah, I don't know that it was worth it. I mean, we picked up some extra gold. We're bringing some of those wooden foots in. But for the waste of time and for the frustration dealing with it, I would say not. At least not at this point. Not for that one raid. Or not raid, but that one little expedition. You know, there's the one camp that somebody wants me to blow up. We can check the world map, and it's down here. We could make 2,000 silver by going after this guy. But again, the travel time from here to there, even though we can follow the road for a good chunk of it, is going to be pretty extensive. And we got to deal with all the ambushes and BS and whether it's going to work or not. That's a lot of food to carry, first of all. So we definitely would have to have animals if we're going to do that sort of stuff. So I would say for the moment it's not really in our capabilities. Look at that. He went from starving and comes home, eats too much, and gets sick. You have a bunch of food that needs to be harvested, as well as some cotton. We're growing heel root. Probably all died while we were gone. We were gone probably close to 2 weeks, all told. Fix that at least. Finishing off those last alpha beaver, singular it looks like. It's okay. We got new puppies. And somewhere down the line, no, I guess we just did have the 3 huskies. I was gonna say, I thought we had 4, but we did just have the 3. So we got a baby little husky there. See how that goes. We failed a little bit while creating some walls. And we're going to create these walls to kind of here. Our gun emplacement should be plenty of space there. And maybe what we're going to do, because I don't know if this is 100% sure, but I was told that people won't stand where there's a... Whoops. Why did that one... Here, let's try that again. That they won't stand in a spot. They can't stand in a spot if there's rocks there. So if we clear all, and then we go to chunks, and then we do stone chunks, and we make it critical, and then we copy those settings and we come over here and we paste them there. They won't be able to stand right there at the edge to shoot around the thing. They'll have to either stand out here or they'll have to come in a little bit. It's well within our range. Alright, what's wrong with Kimmy? Gutworms. Now she can self-medicate. She put herself in a... Who else can do that? Kimmy Sesniak. Come on, Sesniak, take care of that for me. Sorry about that. Let's do that now. She apparently didn't want to do it on her own. Okay, we'll see how long that lasts. Probably forever. Probably something we're just going to have to deal with. Now, let's come up with another weapon for her, since she decided to leave her lightsaber just lying around somewhere out in the wilderness. Superior Plasteel Knife, 11.1.3. That's quite a bit better than that. It's probably the best weapon for her at the moment. All right, so I think things are back to normal here. That's the end of our little adventure out to pick up some extra gold. I say didn't go as smoothly as we'd like, but it, you know, as a first example to kind of see some of the issues with it. I think that's the first time I've really gone anywhere period since this update. It's something I keep meaning to do and just never have. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, now they want us to go somewhere else. Let's see here. Neurotrainers. Now that's a little bit more. We need 216 to pay for that. And we don't have a trade beacon, so we can go ahead and safely reject that. Although that's something that we would be interested in, depending on how far away it is. It's probably worth more money to trade, but also to learn to get the free boost of skills if we decide to do it ourselves. Anyway, we'll just have to kind of see how that goes. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this one. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you hated it, thumbs down. If you got some suggestions on what we should do for traveling, love to hear them. I think probably we will go with what we were originally planning, which is to build our travel pods. We'll launch it, and then we'll still have to walk back. But at least that kind of cuts down a little bit on what we need. And if you would like to see how those potential adventures turn out, or to see any of our other gaming footage, right now we do have a Football Manager 2017 save going as well. Do not forget to subscribe. We will see you guys next time, and may the Force be with you.